Hey, Faith. I'm trying to pull up the live. I'm good. How are you? Oh, I pinned the wrong thing. Hey, Ann. There we go. What y'all doing? Are y'all having a good day? What did y'all do today? I went to the thrift store with Emily, and hey, Queen. I went through the thrift store with Emily, and then we went to this bookstore that's like a secondhand bookstore, and I got this Joe Dispenza book. And I thought about, what if I start reading the book with y'all on my YouTube channel, but like not doing tarot when I do this, but just go live for like 15 or 20 minute increments and read it out loud to whoever wants to hear it. And like, if I'm live, I could go ahead and say whatever comes to my brain, like comment on the stuff I'm reading and then put it into a playlist so everybody could have the book for free, in case they want to read the book too. I just don't know if anybody on here would be interested in that book I got. Hey, Dan. You like Joe Dispenza, Faith? Okay. So the one I got today was only like $5. They had like these secondhand books, and it was called Break the Habit of Being Yourself. Hey, Pisces. So I think it's probably talking about like getting out of patterns in your like brain, neural network kind of thing. I don't know for sure, but there's Dan the man. I came out from under the Wolfie blanket just for you, Dan. Just for you, Dan. Faith, what books have you read of Joe Dispenza? Hey, Devaya. If I think anymore, I'll create my own vortex. Ann's brain been going to town.
Do you want?
Yes, you do, Dan.
Did you want your book?
Yeah, let me show it to him. This is it. It's called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. I literally got it for $5. It looks like a pretty big book, too. Oh, you've only watched him on YouTube? It has 329 pages. But we might have to read it together on here. All right, Queen 707. May she get a general. And Faith, you said you do morning meditations. I think this book talks about like introducing you to meditation and stuff like that too. I remember listening to some video he had, and he was talking about when you first start to meditate, you get to the point where you're like really seeing how many thoughts are coming in and out of your awareness, and it's overwhelming, so it may make you want to quit. But he said even if the thoughts keep coming, just stay in that mode and just observe them and let them come in and out. And honestly, it feels like sometimes you can do random stuff as a form of meditation, if that makes sense. Like, an example will be my job that I do. So I do like bookkeeping and accounting, and I do the same pattern of work all month. So sometimes I catch myself in like this autopilot mode, and I feel like sometimes it's kind of like almost like meditation, you know? All right, Queen 707 is what we're yes, Pisces, that's completely fine, baby. 8 of Pentacles. This is for Queen 707. Ten of Wands reversed, King of Pentacles reversed. So this feels like some sort of need to like get into the 8 of Pentacles mode for you, or the advice is that's what you need to do. So whatever area of your life this is, Queen, do what you can with what you have where you are. And so honestly, if I was you and I got this general reading, I would take my journal and I would write what I just said at the top of the page, maybe for the next 7 to 10 days. Do what you can with what you have where you are. And then I would just randomly journal. If you don't know what I'm talking about, like what area of your life this is, it will come to you that way. It'll come from within you. Just do what you can with what you have where you are. Now do some random writing, 15 minutes a day, or once in the morning, once in the evening, because I feel like there's a need to stabilize your energy in some area with the King of Pentacles reversed. 10 of Wands reversed. There's no need to be burdened or worried about this thing, but there can be some sort of need to stabilize your energy, and the way you create that, like what you have control over here, is getting in the 8 of Pentacles. That's the advice, basically. So something about doing what you can with what you have where you are in some area of your world. So that's the advice. Yes, Queen. And everybody don't like journaling. It's just what works for me. And also you can look back at it. This is what I've noticed about the journal thing. When you read back on whatever you wrote before, sometimes it'll blow your mind and make more sense after the fact, if that makes sense. Like maybe 6 months ago, some stuff you were journaling will be helpful in your current reality and what you're currently going through. It's really weird. Hey, Fiona. How are you, baby? All right, Amber Barber, are you still here? I'll give you a general. Just let me know you're here. You're welcome, Queen. And you know what else works good is getting you a special pen and a special notebook just for that. What I mean by that is just use it for that. You can use the pen on other things, but have a specific pen and a specific notebook that's like your favorite little notebook that you do that in, and it makes it more like a little ritual where you look forward to doing it more. Even random doodling in it. Cool stickers. Like I be putting stickers up in mine. There's some stickers right there. I be stickering, coloring, drawing, doodling, writing, whatever. Just it's a brain dump, basically. That's good, Anne. Let it write whatever it wants to write. Automatic writing. The magic of automatic writing, you know? All right, I don't know if Amber Barber left, so let me see if anybody else. Yes, Dan, I got it from the thrift store for $5. I just saw your message. I got it from the books. It's like a second hand bookstore. It's called Second and Charles. And I got it there. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do Pisces message. Pisces thing. reading, and then I'll do some more free ones, okay? So if you want a free message, just hang on 1 second and let me read hers. I'm having to read it on this tablet, so it's kind of like, I'm gonna pick the tablet up. Shit, I can't see it that good. All right. I found a box of women's panties and clothes my boyfriend likes to wear. No judgment, but I'm not into that, and it makes me wonder what else he's hiding. Has he been truthful to me today? Oh no, Pisces. Fiona, I got Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Joe Dispenza. I think I'm going to start reading it to y'all on my channel. It'll motivate me to read it, and then also like y'all can put comments in the video that I read so we can all talk about the book. We can make like a virtual book club out of it, you know? We're going to check Pisces, but the first thing that come to my mind is he trying to hide the fact that those are someone else's. Did you have that in your mind? Tell me that before we look at the reading. Tell me if that came to your mind as well. Good, Fiona. We're going to do the book club thing. That's going to be something we start for this year for this channel. Oh, he admits to wearing them. He's got a couple guy friends that stay the night a lot, and when I met them individually, both seemed territorial. I just wanted to see if he's being truthful. I'm broken for you right now. My heart hurts for you. I feel hurt, like sad. It's very sad. I feel for you. All right, let's see what we get. This is going to sound like it's too early for this to make sense, but it's a blessing that you found this, okay? Because you're being shown what you need to see, you know? We're gonna check the reading and see what comes out and all that, but I just want to say it before it goes away from my brain that it could have been a lot worse had you had a baby with this person first, or you know what I'm saying? It's like a blessing. It doesn't feel good, but it is a blessing because it's better to know than not know, regardless. All right, tell me if Pisces person is being truthful about this whole situation, please and thank you. 5 shuffles. No matter what, love him. If it doesn't work out, it probably has been going on for 25 to 30 years. You know, there's a lot of people that have those things behind closed doors. It kind of blows my mind, honestly, because I guess I'm so, what do you call it? Vanilla. I don't know. That's probably not the right word, but it's what came to my brain. Just as a person, like I'm very traditional. I just want to know if he has told me the truth. If there's more, I can't. Got you. Y'all know what I mean when I say traditional. I'm just so traditional. I swear I should have been born in the 50s. Or I should have been like a housewife in the 50s. Being sedated with my little dress on and my 3 kids making the meatloaf. The meatloaf would have probably been burnt, but hey. All right, Pisces. Look at you, Pisces. Showing yourself in the reading like off the top. We're going to put it back, but that's your energy, Hangman and Pisces card. The High Priestess. Anne's weak over there. I'm making her laugh. She knows my meatloaf would have been burnt. I'm 40. Let's see what it said. I'm 40, a very traditional too. Finding so many crusty XXL lace panties made me sick. I feel like you should listen to yourself. No matter what we get out on this deck, on this cards, like, you should listen to what your body is telling you. If it literally made you feel that way, you know what I'm saying? And if you're traditional, like, I'm not judging what anybody chooses to have in their life. It's always that person's prerogative, right? But you also have a right to know what's in your relationship. And with this person not being open and honest with you and you're traditional, I feel like ultimately it's not for your highest good. We're going to see what comes out, but I'm just telling you, like, friend to friend. Hey, Sophie girl. And Tubi. Because that can work for some people, but, you know, whenever we all are who we are, and we shouldn't try to, you know, become someone else for another person. So if you have to change your birthday, I just was reading that at the same time, your values and who you are as a person for someone else, usually it's not going to work, because you're eventually going to get tired of having to be you know, compromised version of yourself. His birthday on your viewers and likes, 11:10. His birthday on your viewer, oh, the viewers and the likes, I get you now, 11:10. Synchronistic. Yes, it's on here too, Pisces. Look at Sophie trying to gas me up. I love you too, Sophie. Oof. I don't even want to show you, Pisces, because I know you're already sad. That came out in the answer position. Devil in the upright. No, I do not feel like this person has been totally open and honest with you and authentic about whatever they told you. They told you what they had to tell you because you already knew it by finding what you found. But I do not feel like they've revealed it all. I do not. The Devil card. I mean, I like to be that reader that sees the bright side, that gives people the shadow of the doubt. You know what I mean? Like the benefit of the doubt thing. But the way it happened, first of all, gave me like a feeling. But that Devil card is like, Good night, Tubi. If you keep this person, Pisces, I feel like it's just going to pull you down. It's going to bring you down. They're not for your best good. They're not being completely honest with you. And this deck, this Devil card is icky to me anyway. Out of all the decks I have, this Devil card always gives me the cringe. I'm not going to lie, like it's a freaking critter, you know? And I just feel like this is a demon attached to this person. No, I'm not saying they're possessed either. So the people that ain't getting the reading, you know, the trolls, I don't want them to assume that's what I mean, because some people are ignorant. Everyone gets demons attached to them. Not literal demons, but just say like, I have this vape. I got a little demon attached to me here, the vape. Not literally, but you know what I'm saying. You've come in my room enough. You know what I mean. But this is a little more worse than the vape. You know what I mean? Like, this is something that's not going to go away with time, and they're not being totally open and honest with you about the whole situation. There's more to know than what they've revealed with that Devil card to show up. And it makes me really sad for you. Like, I almost want to cry. Magician reversed. Again, that's a card of manipulation, saying just enough to explain whatever it is you found, but not enough to give you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. They did not give you that. Yes, that's right, Pisces. And just know that, you know, this is something this person had going on probably for years already. It's nothing to do with you. Six of Swords reversed. This is something they're not willing to move on from or stop doing anytime soon. They may manipulate you into thinking that, by the way, if you keep them around, because the Magician reversed with the Six of Swords reversed. If you choose not to move on, they may manipulate their words in a way that makes you think that this was a one-time only thing, or this was just a random for fun thing, but they're not telling you the whole thing about what they've done or what they do, and they're not willing to stop it anytime soon because it's an addiction they have. With the Devil card. Well, you're asking me about this two other people, right? L and P here, but the Devil card can be a sex-based connection, so I'm just going to leave it there. You know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying. In a general romance reading, right? Sex-based connection, the Devil card. That's why I knew they weren't being totally honest with you when the Devil card showed up in the answer position. It kind of makes me feel queasy like, and I don't judge people, none of my business. The part that makes me feel that way is you having this person in your inner world, like being in a relationship and then they kept it from you. Sad. Two of Cups reversed. I don't feel like they have any sort of like love for these other people, but I do feel like they have something more than what they've told you. And again, the Judgment reversed. It's going to have you in a sense of limbo if you keep them around in your life. I do feel like they're going to play damage control with you, this person. With the Tower reversed, I feel like they're going to do damage control with you. The Two of Swords is here. They want you to be in a decision-making mode so that they can manipulate the situation to make you think or believe that this is just some fluke incident, that it's not a way of life for them. But it is in fact that, because they have succumbed to whatever this is. They're tied to it with the Devil card. It's kind of like an addiction of some sort. They don't have an emotional bond with these people that you're asking me about, these guys, because the Two of Cups is reversed, but they do have a devil sort of tie to them, and it's very manipulative, and it could borderline on evil because it's like they're stuck in it. And they're going to try to play damage control with you, but it's more about blinding you from the truth than being honest. Two of Swords, Tower reversed. So it makes me very sad to give you this reading because I feel like you had love for this person. There's the Ace of Cups reversed. Five of Wands reversed. It's not worth trying to fight for this. And I feel like you thought that it could have been the Ten of Cups with the Seven of Swords attached to it. There's no truth here. There may be little sprinkles of truth in this situation that happened today. Like they may have told you certain things, but it was only because of what you saw with your own eyeballs. She said she's 10 years older. Well, I do feel like they're going to try to play damage control. So if you do love this person, when we love people, I'm talking about myself and probably you and anybody else, especially us water signs, right? We love someone, we want to give them the benefit of the doubt. So just Don't forget what you saw with your own eyeballs, and don't let them manipulate the situation so that they can successfully play like a damage control energy towards you, and then you feel like it was a fluke and it won't happen again. This is something they're not willing to move on from anytime soon. Devil, Six of Swords reversed. They're kind of stuck deep in it. It's embedded into their lifestyle in some way. I don't blame you, Pisces. And the best way to transmute this, and right now, you probably can't. It's too fresh. Like, let's be honest. You can't just transmute the energy of this happening to you in a day or two. But the best way to ultimately, like, put it in your pocket for later, transmute this, is to just be grateful to God that this happened the way it did and you were shown this now. You know, so you didn't, like, marry the person or have a kid with the person or buy a house with the person. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Just try to be grateful that you are already shown it, and that you're going to be grateful for what you learned going forward, right? Good. So if you can hold on to gratefulness around this, which is so much easier for me to say than you, right? I mean, I'm very bad about holding grudges and stuff, so it would be a lot for me. It would take some time and a lot of work on myself, being accountable with me. If it was me, I would be like so angry and then sad too, you know. And that's normal, but just remember, if you can be grateful for what it showed you, then that's going to pull you forward a whole lot faster to a way better timeline. But yeah, just don't let them manipulate you and get inside of your heart and pull you back in, because this pattern is very much embedded in their lifestyle. That's the energy I'm getting with the Devil and the Six of Swords. And I normally ain't like real straightforward with certain readings. I'll give that person that I'm reading the benefit of the doubt if I can, but I'm always going to tell you what I get, right? So well, good luck, Pisces. I hope it made sense. And just know you're a strong person to be going through that and dealing with it in the way you're, like what you're typing in the chat. You're a strong person. And Fiona, I just saw you ask me about the Devil card. The only reason why I don't feel like they've been depriving themselves of anything is because I feel like Spirit knows how every reader reads their tarot, because it's God. At the end of the day, it's God, and we all read differently. And for me, my intention when I'm reading a romance reading, the Devil card is about a sex-based connection that doesn't have emotions attached to it most of the time, or some sort of energy where one person is using the other one for something. And so, yeah, with the Devil coming out in the answer position, to me, that's God saying, Marley, you need to tell her. I totally agree with you, Pisces. I would agree that would have to be way worse. Your intuition is spot on, by the way, and I'm telling you this not about this situation, but in general, because when I was doing your reading, the Pisces card came out just like that. You saw it on the live. So trust your intuitive knowing. Like when you get nudged about something, even if your eyes are not showing you what you're intuitively feeling, follow it anyway, because you are spot on with your intuition, and your inner guidance is spot on usually. So pretty much I'd be safe to say 90% of the time. The only reason why the 10% is there is because your brain may come in and say some thoughts. You know, your ego may start thinking things, and then you kind of back off and choose differently. But at least 90% of the time, your intuition is already giving you all of the guidance you need. You've been getting the High Priestess and the Seven of Swords a lot. That's what made you snoop in his closet. And see, when you found the things, he had to come forward with a little bit of truth, right? He had to sprinkle it. It's kind of like there's a big sundae you get from Dairy Queen and you got some sprinkles on there and the cherry on top. He gave you like the cherry and the sprinkles, but he's got the whole ice cream sundae there that he hasn't included. And what makes me like want to just beat him up is because, you know, what everybody does with their own life in that way privately is their business, but don't bring another person into it that doesn't know. If that, like, if you knew Pisces the whole time from the beginning, then that's totally okay with me. None of my business. That's y'all's. But when you didn't know and he does this secretly, but he has you in a whole relationship going on, like, what kind of person are you? You're welcome. Somebody must be doing target practice outside. Down the road. All right, Shadni, are you still here? I'll give you a general. Exactly, Pisces. Exactly. All right. Let's see what Shadni gets. No, like, care about how it affects the other person, in my opinion, if you hold that away from people. You're very welcome. Because if you're going to choose to go into a relationship with a person, you need to show them all of you, you know? And then let them choose to accept you the way you are or move on. Don't hide big parts of you like that. All right, general for Shadni. Two of Wands. Pick a path and start walking, Shadni. Either one's going to work out how it needs to. Either one is going to work out how it needs to. The Six of Wands, the Ten of Cups is at the bottom. So maybe this doesn't make sense in this moment. You got to figure out what part of your life this is talking about. But if you get in this energy where you need to make a decision between two things, people, paths, options, careers, ideas you have, side business you want to start, whatever it is, pick a path and start walking, because you have to be in motion most of the time for God to work in whatever area of your life this is. But your advice is to pick a path and start walking, and then that's how you have the victory and the happiness in this thing. If you're not sure what it is, just be mindful over the next week or so, you know, pick a path and start walking it. It may seem like one path's going to be wrong and one's right, so you're kind of like prone to stay in decision-making mode and overthinking it. But if you just pick a path and start walking, everything will unfold as it needs to, and then you'll be revealed more and more information about whatever it is you're doing. But just follow the breadcrumbs, metaphorically, on your path, and pick one and start walking and doing it. And then, in the midst of you doing it, the things will start to unfold and manifest the way they need to. And it looks very promising. The only person that's going to stop you is yourself being in decision-making mode about this. So if you have two ideas, just pick one and start working towards it. And just have the inner knowing. Energetically, just keep knowing it's going to work out the way it's supposed to. It's going to feel like you're blind to start with, because it'll be a new Ace of Wands journey, whatever this is. So you're not going to know what lies ahead, really. But that's when you got to bring that faith in and just one foot in front of the other kind of vibe. Hey, perfectly imperfect. All right, Ann says, yes, Fiona, I'm going to do Ann real fast and then I'll do it. You're welcome, Shadni. I was talking to a friend today. Are the past life memories we are recalling accurate? All right. I'm going to use this deck. And I can't hardly shuffle this deck like the way I normally shuffle decks because their cards are so thick. But I'm going to just do it like this and see what comes out. Are the past life memories Anne and her friend recalling, are they accurate? Y'all need Dolores Cannon to come through, Anne. That lady is like my YouTube grandma. I swear, that's the coolest lady. I know she's passed away now, but... Ten of Swords reversed. This came out sideways. It was the Five of Pentacles, but I'm putting it back. All right. Are these past life memories accurate? Ten of Pentacles upright. So there's two cards of tens, which is about cycles. Five of Wands reversed at the bottom. I feel like you could have had some sort of energetic connection with this person in some sort of cycle before now. The Emperor. I mean, I feel like it could be yes, Anne, because you're asking about past life stuff, and you get two tens. One's reversed and one's upright with the Emperor card. If the actual memories aren't accurate, at the very least, you've at least had some sort of interaction in a on the other side kind of energy with this soul. Let me put it that way. I'm comfortable in saying that because two tens are about cycles. So it could even be whatever you believe in, apply it that way with your beliefs. But I feel like we interact with our soul families on the other side and here, right? So at the very least, you've interacted with this person in spirit in some way before you came to this planet. At the very least, I'm going to put it that way. You're welcome. She said if they are, I'm going to pass out. But it's very possible, yes, because with the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles in your answer, but then the Ten of Swords reversed. So something that before now, you know, before this moment, you dealt with this person in another cycle. And it helped your spiritual growth and evolution in some way with the Emperor card. I don't know. Because the Emperor is about, you know, growth and evolution. And I feel like this earth is like our school for the growth and evolution of our soul, you know. And so the Emperor card can be that, you know, you interacted with this person as a soul, if nothing else, in the spirit world. And they were in a cycle with you that was pretty much well knit in your tree of life with the Ten of Pentacles. So, you know, in your, I know that we don't have spirit daily life, but that kind of energy in your close circle, right? Even if she was like, or he was like a spirit family person. On the others, as Naya from that channel, Naya's Corner of the Universe, she always called the people on the other side that she was close to her pub friends, P-U-B. Like spiritually, that's your pub friends. I feel like it's a near and dear soulmate to you. So thank you, Fiona. I shuffle like an experienced blackjack dealer in Las Vegas. Y'all love to gas me up, but I'll take it. Thank you. This deck I can't really do that with. It's so, the cards are so thick, but I love the cards. Like, they're so cute. All right, Fiona is up for a general. I done spinned Anne's head around. I'm just picking on you. All right, General for Fiona. To infinity and beyond. There's infinity. Coming in here reminding us that our potential is limitless. We go to infinity and beyond, bro. Fiona, this is like, I can show you how I shuffle with this deck because it's like my favorite and I got it so broke in. I just take the half and let's see, I don't know if you can see very good, but I just, you know, I don't really pay attention to which way the cards are, up or down, and I just do like, the fan shuffle thing, and then I do that. And then a lot of times in my head, I'll put like an intention, like 3 shuffles or 2, even if I don't say it out loud. And I always try to ask Spirit to give me the answer that's for your highest good, whatever it is I'm asking in my mind, if that makes sense. Like my thoughts internally are asking for your highest good. So even if the answer isn't what you want it to be, my intention is for it to be for your highest good, yes or no, or up or down, left or right. And I try to do the shuffles, the counting of the shuffles, but then sometimes I get off course and I shuffle randomly. So I also like to, you know, say a prayer before I go live. No matter what I shuffle, what deck I use, just give me for their highest good whatever comes out, you know. So I pretty much just wing it and let God do the heavy lifting. All right, General for Fiona. We're going to use this deck. When the cards come up upside down, do you shuffle it that way? Actually, no, because what I do is a lot of times I'll go through my decks and I will put them all upright. And then I will just start to shuffle. So if, like, let's just say all of these were upright, right? When I took this and halved it without thinking about it, this is the upright half, this is the upright half, because they're all upright. But when I shuffled them this way, it made this half go upside down. But then I keep doing it to the point that they're so randomly upside down and right side up that anything could come out upright or reverse. And I used to read in only uprights, but then I started to feel like it was not accurate for some reason. My gut was telling me that I needed to open up the possibilities of the cards so that, you know, anything, it gives it, instead of 78 possibilities for each one, right, there's going to be double that. And so I feel like it just gives you more of a realistic answer. I don't know. I feel like reading, everybody just kind of does their own thing once you get comfortable with shuffling and stuff. Because used to, I couldn't even do the shuffle like this, but it just kind of naturally happens and you start to get like your way of doing it. Thank you, Anne. I'll let you do your question. Let me get Fiona's General, and then you can go ahead and post your question though. Them came out sideways, so thank you. Two of Wands reversed. Judgment reversed. Six of Cups reversed. So this is about something that you're going to have to stubbornly push through to get the scales to weigh in the way that you want it to. So sometimes they say, you know, let things flow. And yes, that's still true. But in this specific thing, if something happens within the next couple days or the next week, or you're trying to make a thing happen that comes to your mind when I'm telling you this, either way, it's something that you're going to have to kind of like stick to your guns or push through, or, you know, make that decision and stick to what you've decided. And you may get some pushback from the universe. What I mean is people, places, and situations may give you pushback, but if you want this to change or go in another direction or happen in a certain way, or unfold the way you're trying to get it to unfold, it's going to take some push from you. You're going to have to embrace some stubbornness and some tenacity and strength on your side. You have what it takes to make this thing go through the way you want it to, but not without strength and tenacity. Okay, so easier said than done. So there you go, Fiona. Alrighty. Anne wants me to do her question. So if you're in here already and you want a free one, I'll do it. But let me do Anne's reading and then I will start back. You're welcome, Fiona. Okay, what do you said a more in-depth reading about the current topic. All right, so help me out. Let me see. What am I going to do? I'm thinking. So what am I going to ask? So let's see if I can tell, like, if this is something that was more like a spiritual connection only, or if y'all were on this planet together in another world or lifetime. I feel like let's just go ahead and put the intention that if a lot of pentacle energy comes out, we'll know that it was more like an earthly 3D connection you had in a past life. Or if a lot of spiritual energy comes out, we'll know that it was more like a spiritual interaction you had and this person is in your circle in that way. All right, let's see what comes out. Yeah, we're going to do it that way. I'm trying to figure out what deck I want to use. I'm like a little kid in a candy store when I'm trying to figure that out. I have these same ones I've been using over and over, but I just like them. I ain't used this one all day, so. Y'all motivated me now. We're going to have the Marley Book Club. How many decks do I have, Fiona? Oh, my Lord. I'm going to have to show y'all all the crap clutter in this room to show y'all this, but I want to show you one box that Miss Bikini sent me. Y'all going to see all my clutter, but can you see? Is it too dark to see? Like this box? These decks, this box is like this tall. Like a foot tall, and there's nothing but decks in this thing. And this is just some of them. There's the Halloween one, the Halloween tarot, but there's probably 50 decks in this one box. But the Sun and Moon tarot. But yeah, I have like 6 that I like to use all the time, but yes, Miss Bikini that comes in here sometimes, she literally paid to ship me her whole collection. She gave them all to me probably about, what, a year ago, maybe, something like that. She gave me all of them. Like, she kept a couple of them, I think, because she doesn't really read tarot much, but she sent me all sorts of oracles and tarot decks. And that's why I got this one out today, because I'm like, you know, this one that she sent me is still brand new, and I felt like I needed to start to incorporate more of them in my channel, because I haven't bought a deck ever since she sent them to me, because I have so many. Thank you. Yeah, she sent me so dang many of them. She it overwhelmed me with like happiness and gratefulness. Because I was just like randomly buying one deck here and there, and then I would break them in, you know. Yeah, let me go ahead and do a third time. I already know, Ann. I'm just playing with you. I'm just picking on you. Yes, Fiona, that's her. And when I moved in here, y'all, it's like Miss Bikini always like tries to do things, because she says that when she had her daughter, before she married her husband that passed away, that she basically remembers being with just her and her daughter, and it was a lot of, work being alone with her daughter. Now, I do get help from family and other people, like Emily's dad, my daughter's dad. He helps me, like, financially. I'm not going to sit here and down the truth. He helps me a lot, so I do have help, but she always bonded with me over, like, seeing me as, like, a single mom, so, I mean, I'm not married or anything. I am, single like that, but she always tries to do things to help me because of that. So, like, when I moved in here, I remember she sent me a gift card, and she sent me tarot decks. She'll randomly come in here and donate for a reading. Just, like, I feel like she does it to help me more than get the reading, if that makes sense. She's a good lady, so... Let's see, Anne. I'm curious now. 2 more shuffles. 2 more. And if we ever get through this book, it might take us a long time, then y'all could recommend the next one and tell me what we need to do. I would love to do a Neville Goddard book, but he be going over my head, so I would need y'all's help to interpret it. Alright, what does Anne need to see about this connection with this person? Yep, she's a sweet lady. Yes, Fiona, anything y'all want to do, like, y'all could recommend a book and then we can do that one together. I used to read all the time, and I was like, I need to get back into it. So it motivated me today when I found a $5 one that I thought I would want to read. The World Reversed, unfinished business. First thing I'm getting here, Anne. So this person and you had some sort of contract, soul contract. I don't know about the earthly or spirit thing yet. Good, Fiona. I'm glad somebody else wants to do it with me. So even if it's you and me commenting, we'll go through the book. So I don't have to be doing it on my own, and I'll be more motivated. But regardless if this was spiritually or physically, I'm feeling more physically because the World card in the reverse, and everything is a message when you're doing readings, right? And the planet is known as the world, right? And the World reversed, unfinished business. So I feel like you had some sort of contract with this person before now, before this lifetime. The way I see contracts is, let's just say me and someone else goes on the planet and I'm their mom, and we go down here and I do not do a good job raising them. We go back on the other side and we're like, man, that was so intense and cool. Now let's go back and try it again, and you be the mom and I'll be the kid. So you can have your chance to raise me. I know it's not exactly like that, but that's just the way I wrap my brain around soul contracts. But the World reversed, definitely some sort of soul contract that didn't get completed within the cycle before. So there's still unfinished business there. And with free will, you and this person can always choose to, cut the contract by transmuting whatever energetic ties you have. You don't have to complete it if you choose not to. But I do feel like an unfinished soul contract, and you were on the planet with this person before. 9 of Cups reversed. It could not have went so well, okay? And one thing about the 9 of Cups reversed, whatever soul contract, even if it did go well before, regardless, I feel like that's irrelevant. This is more about it not being completed before. That is pretty accurate. Okay. But 9 of Cups reversed, like the intentions were, you and this person made the contract willingly between each other when you were in the spirit realm, and then you go down here to the planet it didn't work out exactly like you thought it was going to, and so they created an unfinished business there. Upon death, you and this person re-entered the planet, and you still have that tie between the two of you. She said, no, it didn't. So that's why the Nine of Cups reversed is here, because the original intention of the contract was for it to be fulfilled in that lifetime. But since you and this person have that tie because it didn't get finished, unfinished business, now you've met up again, so to speak. Three of Pentacles reversed, yes. Can even have 3 lifetimes on the planet with this person. I'm not saying you do, but Three of Pentacles. Pentacles is earth energy. We intended that if the earth card came out, so another card confirming that you've at least had some. 7 of Pentacles. You or this person has learned about patience and investments of energy. Probably both people. There's lessons around where to invest your energy and how you spend your energy. It doesn't have to just be money. It can be time and effort. Learning about patience, allowing things to unfold properly. Those are some of the lessons that could have been gleaned from this contract. Because 2 out of 4 of them are Pentacle cards. King of Wands reversed. Yeah, some sort of playing around energy, whatever that means for the connection. It just didn't go like what you and this person planned, so it created the unfinished business. King of Wands reversed. So you may have planned for A, B, and C to happen, and then A happened, and B was wonky, and C didn't even come in the picture yet. So come on the planet again, and now you're meeting again. You think it's been more than 3 lifetimes. So it's been an over and over thing, but the original contract was meant to be 1 lifetime, I feel like. And that would make sense, and more than 3 lifetimes, because the 7 of Pentacles is here. That could be about patience. This would be more like spiritual patience, because on the other side, if you had bunches and bunches and you still didn't get this contract resolved or completed. The Queen of Swords, that's the way you're going to finish the contract. There's another card about patience with the Strength. I am dead. She said, did we have kids? We'll ask the little deck, Anne. Did y'all have kids? I'm dead. That'll be easy enough. We'll ask the little deck and see if yes or no cards come out. If y'all did have kids, it's damn sure didn't work out like you wanted it to. 3 of Pentacles reversed. I'm just saying, y'all had a faulty ass foundation between each other. I'm dead. Oh God, did y'all have kids? Let's see. When things get serious, we pull out the little deck. We pull out the miniature deck. Did y'all have kids? This is funny. Knight of Swords. I would say yes. Let's see. Let's just get 2 more just to do it. Knight of Swords would be a yes. Like, y'all had kids before you even thought it through. The Knight of Swords is an energy about just, you know, like, I'm getting hiccups now, so. But you don't think it through. You just go for it. So y'all could have had kids before you even thought about getting to know each other properly. It's possible. I would say yes. 4 of Wands reversed. Could have been meant to have a marriage or something like that, but it didn't work out. 4 of Wands reversed. the door, either way, and what I'm getting with the Four of Wands reversed, the metaphorical door on the contract got slammed shut before it could be finished. Nine of Swords reversed. Four of Cups reversed, the card of a missed opportunity. It didn't get completed. Six of Pentacles reversed due to something that was imbalanced. So the bottom line between you and this person, whatever this was a soul contract, and it had A, B, and C attached to it. Spiritually, you and this person decided that'd be cool to come down here, play the game, and live out this contract with A, B, and C in it. A happened, B started getting wonky, and then C didn't even get to come about. So then that means y'all left the planet with a sense of unfinished business between the two of you. You came back in again so that you could finish this out. And what I mean by finish it out is more like an energetic thing. Cut the tie between the two of you energetically. That doesn't mean you can't be friends. It doesn't mean that nothing like needs to be specifically done more than energetically. And energetically, it could just mean that you send this person love and you're grateful for the experiences you have with them. And then you've transmuted that successfully. You don't intend to have any sort of karmic tie to this person and you're good to go. It's all about intentions. Yes, I think that's it, and you failed every lifetime. I would agree, because the Strength card and the Seven of Pentacles, y'all tried and tried and tried and tried and tried of whatever the connection was here. Ten of Wands reversed. This lifetime is meant, the contract is meant to be released, right? Then the World card can be upright. You can go back to the other side. This is all if it coincides with your beliefs, but it's the way I see them. You can go back to the other side and make new contracts if you want to come here and do it again with another person and do a different thing. But it's about closing out that unfinished business between the two of you, because some of it was missed out on. Four of Cups reversed. This is a funny reading. Like, I don't want to laugh, but it's funny. Like, I can't help it. It's eccentric. I put it that way. That's the way it feels. It feels like Spirit needs to get the peach tree switch and whoop y'all's asses and get y'all to just get it done. I hope it made sense. But yeah, the Strength card and the Seven of Pentacles, think about, that's thick as molasses energy. And if anybody's having memories that are accurate, it could be literally your higher selves trying to create a catalyst for you and this person to resolve the contract this time around, to make it easier for that to happen. You know, even if you do nothing more than be grateful for this person, experiencing this person, send love to this person, and have the intention that you don't want any sort of tie going forward in terms of having to create any sort of new contract or complete any new contract in the next lifetime. You know, just intend that. That's what you're getting a download about, remembering this or that or they are. Because it's your higher self trying to help you out. You're trying to give the dog a bone, you know? Oh my gosh. I hope it made sense. Thank you, Anne. That's funny. Your higher self is like, shit, I'm tired. Strength card. I done come as a lion and a woman. You know how she's half lion and half woman in this card, so I'm joking, but I done come as a damn lion and a woman and we still ain't got this shit done. Let's get it done. Damn. Oh boy, that's funny. I wonder where Mark is today. I think we had 2 children, a boy and a girl. You know, I just wonder what it's like when we get to the other side and like whatever we have happen between us. Because they say even people that you didn't get along with on the planet, they're probably a near and dear soulmate to you. So it's like when you get to the other side, you don't even hold no hard feelings because you just look at it as a video game, basically, you know. Like, we just did this together, and this was my character, and this was your character, and that was so cool and interesting and intense, and you just going about your business. Like, I just wonder how it works. I guess we never know till we go, and then we remember it all and forget it again. It's weird being a human. Because the grudges I be holding are very intense. Like, I be having to really work through it. I just can't imagine going to the other side and it just being like, oh, I was just a character in a game and they were a character and it's this way. That's hard for me to wrap my brain around, basically. I gotta know, is it a girl or a boy, Anne? The friend. Did you have like a dream or something? We're both eccentric in this lifetime also. Like, did you have like a dream or meditate or something? Like, what happened? I imagine we're not human anymore and just a part of the huge collective consciousness. God knows for sure. That makes sense, Ash. Hey, Alex, how are you, baby? That makes sense, Ash. So over there, it's like we don't feel the same feelings we feel as a human. You just had memories activated. That is intense. I'd be freaking out, probably. I'm good, Alex. I heard from Aliens the other day, y'all. It made me think of it because Alex used to come in back then when Aliens was here all the time. We just hanging out on Friday night. We fixing to start a book club, Alex. We're going to start the virtual book club on my channel, and I'm going to read this book to y'all or anybody that wants to listen. Like, I'm not going to do tarot readings on those videos. I'm just going to, like, go live and read the book and put the phone towards the book pages. So if you don't have the book, of course, you can follow along. And then maybe we can, like, comment or talk about what we think it means. I don't know. It might bore us. We're going to have to see, but the book we're going to do is Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Joe Dispenza. And it says how to lose your mind and create a new one. I don't need any help losing my mind. I already lost that bitch a long time ago. Can't help me out on that. There's Mark. How you doing, Mark? You have a good day? Mark trying to send me pictures making me want to live where he does today. You know it's true, and I don't need to help losing my mind. How to lose your mind and create a new one? Shoot. I already did the first part before I even read the first page. You going live, Mark? I went live for a whole hour and 9 minutes, so. Well, Faith is back. Back again. Faith is back. Tell a friend. Faith is back. Faith is back. Faith is back. Still got that subscribers only mode going. I done got smart listening to my son. Alright. Mark's going live in a little bit, so I'm about to do Infinity's reading, and then I'm going to shut it down for the day. I be looking forward to going on his live, y'all. I have to get my blankie ready. It's like a whole process. Get my blankie ready, get my snacks ready, my one eye open. All right, infinity. General for infinity. I bet I made a whole freaking slew of trolls sad by turning on the subscribers only mode. The peace has been priceless. And do you remember stuff and the other person, or just you? Like, I'm just curious. Christina, come back tomorrow, baby, because I already cut it off for today. But come back tomorrow and you'll be good to go. I'll get you. I created a monster, but nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady and chopped liver. If Shady, wait, if this is, I forgot that part. I always knew it. A little bit of meat mixed with some hard liquor. There you go. Oh boy, it don't take much to get my brain. True Eminem fan. I used to listen to Eminem back in the day. Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? I'm sure I know some more random ones. Y'all like put a lyric in the comments. It might get me started. It just kickstarts my brain and it just happens. Like it just comes out of my mouth. Ann said I'm crying. Alright, General for Infinity. Knight of Pentacles. Alright, the Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. So, and then the Chariot reversed at the bottom. This is about some area of your life. Spirit is saying don't give up or put it down just yet. If you haven't picked it up yet, that could be a thing too, needing to pick it up or start. But if you have picked up a thing that's coming to your mind, don't give up just yet. The true rewards that you're going to get in the end are worth it, but it's going to be slow to start with. It's a slow and steady energy, but anything that's built slowly like this will stand the test of time, Infinity. So if you have a good idea and you've tried a little bit of stuff to implement it, but it feels like it really didn't go anywhere, the answer to that is to get a methodical plan, as if you're the Knight of Pentacles, you know. Get a routine around this thing, this habit, this idea, this new way of living, this new business, whatever it is for you. But get like a method to the madness. You know, every day you work on this thing 30 minutes. That's just an example. Or 3 times a week you do this thing. And you may not see physical results for 3 months, and you just got to keep going with the faith and knowing that it's going to work out, because the Knight of Pentacles came out with the Queen of Pentacles. So this is the energy you've got to be in for a little while to get to this Queen. But it's worth it, because you just got to not give up and be resilient, because then the Empress is underneath the Chariot reversed. So this is about not just throwing in the white towel too soon. Even there's the Strength card and the Judgment. So it's like it's repeating itself. This is about not seeing a lot of results initially, but just keep going. An example of this would be like before I could go live on my channel. First of all, I was too scared to go live for like 6 months after I had the YouTube permission to go live. But let's just pretend like I couldn't wait to go live, okay? And I started out with 0 subscribers. So you have to get so many watch hours and so many subscribers before you can go live. Well, it works out, but it might take a year before you make that point. Knight of Pentacles, but you got to stick to it for a long period of time with a routine behind it. And then the going live happens, Queen of Pentacles, and it's a reward. Then you don't really have to be as methodical with it. If you wait a week before you go live again, you didn't get your live privileges taken away, because you've already established it through the Knight of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? So it's worth it in the end, and it also creates abundance in your world with the Empress card. Good. I'm glad it made sense. Okay, y'all. I love y'all and thank y'all for coming on here. And I might just start this tomorrow. I don't know if I need to like read the pages I want to read to start with and then come on here. I may just do it like live completely. Just read the shit out loud. And if the book is too boring and it sucks, we'll just put this book down and get a different one. But we definitely gonna do the book club because I am a nerd at heart. So we gonna get this book club thing going. And y'all can put comments on what book we're gonna do and what, like, if you want to follow along what you think the book means. And if I think something different, maybe you know something I don't know about the book, and we can just like learn together. We're gonna have us a Marley's Tarot book club. You're welcome, Infinity. All right, I love y'all. I see y'all later, and if y'all want to, y'all come over to Mark's live in a little bit. He's gonna go live and it's fun. And I always have to tell people that because it's true. Will the book club be on the channel or no? It'd be on here, Pink Watermelon. We just gonna do it on here. I know they say don't mix your channel up or whatever, but I don't care what they say. We do things how we want to over here. And if it makes it where I don't get any subscribers, I don't care because I have y'all anyway. So I'm good to go. And y'all can watch it if y'all want to. Screw what they say. I love you too, Ann. All right. Thank y'all. I love y'all. And hopefully I'll be live tomorrow for a little bit so we can read our book. And if y'all have any ideas, y'all can comment on this live. Like, what are some good books for the book club? And it's okay, just comment on the live after I shut the live off. Be like, okay, I think this is a good idea. And I might write them down, like on the back of my journal in a page. And we'll just see, like, if someone wants to contribute that way. So we'll just see. Because I don't know if this is a good book. I just got it today. It may be boring, but we're going to just see if we can learn something from it. Good. You'll join, Pink Watermelon. Good. Yes. Search on Goodreads. I'm there for it. All right. I love y'all. I just wanted to switch something up for a minute. All right. I see y'all tomorrow. Okay. Bye.